And I think the run that Roman's had is fantastic.
No doubt.
Yeah, and I just hope, and he, by the way, he texted me today. I hope that Cody gets a shot at it. He said that it's a chip that his dad never had,
Hmm.
and that's the only chip that Dusty missed in his career was having the WWE Championship.
I hope Cody gets it. I think a lot of people are pulling for him, and there's a lot of debate about. There's going to be two WrestleManias, right? So it's a Saturday night and a Sunday night opportunity. What's
Mhm.
going to be the main event of each? You got to think Roman and Rock, if that's the plan, is the main event of one, and you got to think Austin's on the other, which makes you wonder what's Cody going to be doing. Maybe it is going to be Roman and Cody if Rock's not available, but it's going to be
Well,
interesting to see how
here's the
that
deal with
shakes out.
Rock, and it's like I said last week. I hope all of them wrestle, but you talk about the debate about who's going to get their Duke raised. That's a whole different subject.
Yeah,
On every match you're talking about, Cody and Roman, that's not an issue. I'm sure Roman would put him over in a second.
yeah,
I'm sure Cody would put Roman over in a second.
yeah,
Okay, but as we start climbing the ladder with Steve and Rock, I don't know.
yeah.
And why? And what do they have to gain by putting each other over?
Right,
They don't need the money.
right.
It's just the opportunity to do what they love doing the most, and that's being in front of 80,000 people, which we all get a nut doing.
What
Hell,
about
I went crazy in front of 8,000 people in Nashville.
right?
It's the greatest feeling in the world to know that all eyes are on you.
Yeah,
But The Rock and Steve have that anyway,
right.
just in the way they run their personal lives. So it's got to be the thrill of the rush. That won't be about money. There's enough money in the world to buy Steve or Dwayne.
Certainly not.
Um, but I mean, it would God. What it does is it makes so much great conversation like we're having right now and speculation,
Yeah.
and keeps people wondering.
Well, the other thing that hasn't been discussed,
Because you see, when they start talking about Steve, the attention falls off The Rock, which makes me think that The Rock has already said, "Guys, I'm not doing this.
right?
I will, but I'm not doing the favor. As much as I love Roman, I ain't gonna do the favor. I have nothing to gain by that. I'm the biggest actor in Hollywood, the biggest star in Hollywood, and why would I be 0-1 back into my comeback here in the ring?"
I am curious what they do with Logan Paul. If Logan Paul is around, you got to think he's going to be a big part of WrestleMania. I could see them
Oh,
doing
he
something.
won't be ready to go with that knee injury. You kidding? He's got three. You got three torn ligaments, right?
I don't believe so.
No, what do you have?
I know he thought afterwards there was a lot of speculation of what it was, but I've
Oh,
seen training videos of him and he didn't immediately go to surgery. So I don't think it's as bad as he initially thought. I don't have any inside
okay. There you go.
information.
Yeah, that's why you're helping me out here. I thought he was having an MCL, ACL repair.
I think he thought right after it was MCL and meniscus and maybe ACL, but
Mhm.
that was like a judgment call just walking to the back right after the show.
Oh, that
Uh,
wasn't the doctor's. Oh, okay. I thought
Maybe it was whatever
already.
medical personnel was on hand, but I don't think, I mean, I know he went home and did an MRI because I saw footage of that, but I've also seen him like doing rehab training exercises since, and he didn't just go straight to Birmingham, which made me think, okay, maybe he's
Oh,
going to
go. I
stick
didn't.
around and be good.
I'm elated to hear that because I didn't. I figured the guy was been on a shelf for a year.
Can you imagine though, him and John Cena at WrestleMania? You
Oh
talk
yeah,
about mainstream, or him and The Rock at WrestleMania.
yeah,
I mean, those would
yep,
be big opportunities for sure.
yeah. But here's you're going back to this again, and I respect him a lot. But God, what do you do with Randy? He's the best worker in the company.
Right.
He's coming back.
Yeah.
He's not even mentioned in the WrestleMania process, and he's never wrestled Roman.
Well, I don't think that's right. Let me look that
Well,
up.
not for the title.
Well,
I mean, I'm pretty sure of that. You would know better than me, but I don't think they've worked for the chat since Roman's been champion.
let's take a look because I think you might be onto something because I can't remember one right off the top of my head.
No, and if it had, you'd remember. I think.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of tag team opportunities. You're exactly right. It's been years, so they've saved
Yeah,
that one, and yeah, there's still an
and
opportunity there.
Randy's going for number 15, right?
I know that when he comes back, he's going to be in a big program right away.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm curious what they wind up doing with the ladies, because as we've established, you and I both think that they're going to have to do something big with Bianca Belair, and of course we know Charlotte's on her way back, and Ronda Rousey's still hanging around with the other belt. I think there's a chance, as we're just talking through this, this might be the biggest WrestleMania ever that we're getting ready to see here.
It very well could be, and it's in the perfect place for all the hype.
Oh, no doubt.
Nothing like Hollywood, right?
No doubt. Tons and tons of mainstream opportunities and celebrity involvement, I'm sure. But that's what makes it fun. But